Alright, how's it going, guys? We're back for some more IR3, and I am getting the changeover to deliver stuff with the trains done. I'll run you through what I've done here. So basically, we have a column of pickups and drop-offs here. I put one in for the tin drop-off, but it's not going to be used because tin is literally right here. Although it does look like we have 3 of them empty. So we may be getting close to needing one of them, and we're probably going to have a few more of them, which is going to have to go down on this side or something, because we're going to have gold here soon at least. But we got that done, and I've been kind of going back and forth with exactly how I wanted to fuel these guys, and I basically just finished on, I'm just going to use steam for now. Once we get bots, I will probably change over to batteries and just have the bots deliver us batteries. But for right now, this is going to be perfectly fine. And instead of using the steam interface, I'm trying to use a canning and barreling interface. That way it's something I can use again later, and it looks like it should work. And I'm gonna put like, actually I need to put 5, I do believe, not 7. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna put in each one, because I do believe I have 7 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10, not 7. So that's not even going to work. I didn't want to have to make any more of the canisters. I wanted to use the 35 I have on me. But I can fix that later. Again, I don't actually need this one here, because that's tin, and it isn't actually going to be used there. But now we're just going to, and why did I run this all the way over? Don't ask. I don't know. But we're going to continue to do that because it'll be a lot easier than trying to pull it from over that way if we just put this over here, although this is going to be a bit of a problem there. How bad is it going to be if I run it? If we put in a second train car, it'll definitely get in the way. We could put it down here. That would not get in the way. So why don't we just do that instead? We can do this. And then that'll send it over this way. And we can just use one of these to go over to here. And we'll just send it somewhere. I'll figure out a way to do this. Not 100% sure yet how I'm going to do it, but we'll figure out some way of doing this, because we can't have it right here. Because it wouldn't come in right. We could kind of have it come in from the side, but I think it'll be better if we do it over here. But anyways, that's how we're going to get the steam into our things here, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be plenty because they only need to go over to, or up to here somewhere. But let me run you through the rest of what we've done here. So this comes down, connects to our main train line down here. I moved this one over and ran it up through here. I did have to make a little bit of landfill for this spot, which I'll go over how I did here in a minute. Comically long train section here. I just moved it, extended it. Then this one used to run through right here. I moved it over to here. So this up here has changed quite a bit. I do have an issue where these are going the opposite direction of these. So I'm just kind of letting them run out, but we haven't had any attacks up there to do so, which is good. But I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. And then I just put in a stop here for the iron and a stop here for the copper. And all of them have been marked with their little symbol thing. And so now, if we get to this one, which I'll show you this one, I did enable train limit to 1 so that if we put a second train on, because we have 2 drop-offs for copper ore, we won't have to worry about 2 of them trying to sit here at this place. And I want to get this one going. So how do I want to... Yeah, I want to bring it off of this one up here for sure. Let's see if we can do this. So if we do that, and then we bring this down, and see, this is going to be the problem. That's going to have to go all the way down to there. But we do need it to go down to there because of the thing. So yeah, that'll be fine. That should keep it out of the way of the other car if we end up putting one there. So then we'll do that. We'll throw another 5 of those in there. It'll fill the train. The train's already set up. So we'll just click it over to automatic. And now it will go and pick up our copper and bring it in. Now what I need to do is I need to set up a thing for this one and iron, which is enable, disable, and we want it copper ore, and we want it to turn it off if the train is greater than, or if the storage is greater than, and I've got to figure this out yet, but we're gonna say like 5,000. So right now that actually looks like it's turned off, so I must have that backwards. So enable if it's less than 5. Okay, so I screwed that up. So we have, how much can one of these hold? Storage is 40, and ore stacks in 100, I think. So that should be 4,000. 40,000. Is that right? I gotta figure that out. So it looks like it's already filled up. And it actually ran out of fuel with only 5 of them. Interesting. Alright, so we'll have to give it 10 of them. I forgot these are the bronze ones instead of the iron ones. So let's go give him... I've got 14 full ones on me. So let's see if it'll work if I give it 5 extra. Because it got all the way there and most of the way back. So if it has 10 total, that should be fine. So we'll just open this up and put... where did they go? There they are. There we go. 5 more in there. And now this should take me back to the first one, which is going to be for bronze here, which it did. And we need to set this one up as well. So we'll go ahead and do this while we're here. I can't completely do it because I don't have the thing. We also do not have the fluid here to fill this bad boy. So let's take the 7 that are in there and give it 7 more. That way it can get its butt back here and get through there before it runs over my butt. And now I'm going to set up the rest of these, hopefully pretty quick. I've got, or should have, everything on me. Alright. So now we can go ahead and from here to here, and then to there, and then we should be able to go and copy that setting, paste it there, and now that one is turned off. So we don't have to worry about that one. It should now come to this one up here, which it'll then be able to fill itself. And apparently I didn't make enough of these, so there's 8 of them. That should keep them somewhat happy. So I'm going to finish setting this up and I'll get back with you in a minute. But here's where I did the landfill before I forget. It's just 3 crushers going into a mixer, stone to gravel, gravel to sand, and then sand in for the landfill, and then gravel over here on this side, and we've got 892 already. So I will get the rest of this set up and be back with you. Alright, so I've got it all finished up. You can see this train stop is turned off. So is that one. So that means that our copper train should be either sitting over here or on its way over here. And there it is, just sitting there. So it'll sit there and wait until those can go in. We also have the iron hooked up the same way. So this one is here getting dropped off. And once it's done, it'll go back, it'll fill up. And then it will wait for one of the 2 iron stops to need iron again. But as of right now, I have all of what we're going to do done with the trains. I am thinking about taking the wood out of here. I know we've talked about this a few times in this series, but I'm thinking about taking these out of here. They're getting too much pollution as it is. As you can see, they're complaining. I'm pretty sure. Oh, these actually aren't. Oh, that one is. But I'm thinking about taking these out of here so we can run a line up through here so we can deliver stuff up here instead of having this big main bus through here. Another thing we don't have is a train for stone or like glass. We don't have that yet. But we have the main resources done, so we'll mess with those later. Also show you our lubricant is up to 7, but we have the same issue we've been having, that we are just completely full of sour gas. I am completely amazed that from all the issues we were having before getting it, that this is now a thing. But we're going to go ahead and put in some more of these for ethanol and let that make us some more power, which will use up more sulfuric acid, and more sulfuric acid being used up means that more sulfur will get used up and more sour gas will be eliminated, which means we can make even more of our lubricant. But we actually have enough heavy oil right now to make us some more. So now we need to go up and look at where we're going to do our steel area, which is going to be somewhere just a bit above this current area. And I'm thinking what I might do, we have this area here that I'm just going to look and see. This is iron. I was thinking we brought steel up here somewhere. Yeah, we have steel coming into here, and it doesn't look like steel is used anywhere else but that one little spot. Other than our research, obviously, which I want to go ahead and start on our steel reinforced walls here and get that done. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to break this line here off, and we're going to have that go over there, and then I'm going to take all of this out going up here. Oh, wait a minute, we have, no, that's iron, never mind. And then we will just put in a train line that will bring steel in and drop it off up here, and then we'll start our advanced motors and stuff up here. That way we don't have to have it run all the way through here. And I think I may also have iron come in here as well, because we have this long line of iron that we really don't need to have through here. So I may have iron dropped off over here as well. And then we won't have to have that go quite as far. I still need to go through and take out all of this, and I'm going to have to go deal with these guys so I can get this wall extended, which means I'm also going to have to go deal with those guys. And it looks like we're going to have to deal with these guys because they keep attacking right down here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go and deal with that. I will leave you guys here for this one, and I will work on getting this stuff done. And definitely in the next one, we will be setting up the advanced motors. That way we can start making the advanced rotors and the fast inserters. So y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time.